show you the steps on how I make my onugbu soup. But before then, before we start making this soup, let me have my breakfast first. Then as you can see, this is the bread I'm going to use to drink my tea. Yes, you can see how long it is. I'm going to consume everything, so I have the strength to cook the soup. So just give me like 5 minutes and we'll start with the soup, and just stay tuned. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Constance. If you are seeing this beautiful soul for the first time, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe. Yes, and if you are a returning subscriber, you are most welcome. Thanks for always tuning in. My name is Constance and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based here in Dakar, Senegal. Like I said in my intro video, I'll be taking you guys on family, lifestyle, food, vlogs, and so many other interesting activities. So like today, as you can see, we are having our first food video today. I'll be showing you guys on how I make my onugbu soup. We call it bitter leaf soup. Yes, so I'm going to show you guys how I make my own onugbu soup, my recipes and my steps. I'm making it in a very local way, you understand, how our grandmothers them used to do it, and our ingredients are complete. So I'm going to show you guys the ingredients and show you the steps on how I make my onugbu soup. But before then, before we start making this soup, let me have my breakfast first. And as you can see, this is the bread I'm going to use to drink my tea. Yes, you can see how long it is. I'm going to consume everything, so I have the strength to cook the soup. So just give me like 5 minutes and we'll start with the soup, and just stay tuned. All right, see you later. Bye guys. As you can see, this is our palm fruit. We call it aku, and this is okporoko in Igbo. In English, it's called stockfish. This is azumangala, dry fish, and this is our fresh fish. This is ogiri. Yes, this was given to me by my grandmother, direct from my village. She makes it herself, and it's so delicious in onugbu soup. And this is our crayfish, and this is our cube, no cube. This is salt, and this is red oil. You know, I stay in Dakar, so the kind of palm fruit we get from here is not like the one in Nigeria. So I do add red oil to give it a perfect and beautiful color. You know, I like to make my meals look presentable. Like they say, the eyes eat first, you know. So our pepper, fresh pepper. Then this is onugbu for the soup, and this is cocoyam. We call it ede. So don't mind the quantity of what I have here. It depends on the quantity of soup I want to make, because you know, as someone who is very busy, so whenever I'm making any meal, I try to make it in a very large quantity so it can last us for a very long time. So guys, I'm going to take you guys step by step on how I make my soup. So first and foremost, I am going to boil this ede now. Boil this palm fruit, then sieve them, then pound this ede with mortar. Then I'm going to boil hot water to soak this dry fish and stockfish. Then I'm going to wash this fish right now, cut them into pieces, then place them in my oven. I am going to roast them myself. Then wash the crayfish and pepper and pound them together with the ogiri. When I'm done with that, I'm going to take you guys along with me, so just stay tuned and make sure you don't miss any of the steps. So what I told you now are the first tips I'm going to do. Guys, this is the meat for the soup. Yeah, here we have goat meat and cow intestine. Yeah, we call it afan. Understand? And inside this meat, I added just salt and no cube. You know, some of us make the mistake of adding spices into our meat when making onugbu soup. We don't need that in onugbu soup. When making onugbu soup, just add only salt and your cube. No need of adding spices, onion or any spices. Just Maggi and salt is okay. Understand? Okay. And this is the end result of the palm fruit. You understand? It's boiling, so the color is not too bad, but I am going to add the oil. You understand? The oil will make it more colorful and a bit tasty. So because I just added the oil now, I am going to leave it to boil very well before adding anything into it. This is the bitter leaf. You know, I normally boil it before adding it into the soup to prevent it from being too bitter. So here we have the dried fish, azumangala, and the okporoko stockfish after washing them with hot water. And here we have our cocoyam. After cooking and pounding, it turns to this form. Then this is crayfish, fresh pepper, and ogiribo. Yeah, so I do buy my crayfish like this, then wash and pound. So this is the result. This is ede, stockfish, and okporoko. So we are set for the soup. So let's start making our delicious onugbu soup. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere so you don't miss any of the steps. So guys, after adding the oil, you know, I had to allow it to boil very well before adding anything so it doesn't taste anyhow. Now I am going to add the water from the steamed meat. You understand? I'm not going to add the meat now so it doesn't overcook. You know, so I'll just add only the water inside the palm fruit. So it's not just the meat now. Then I'm going to add the fish and stockfish. You understand? So after adding the fish and stockfish, I am going to cover to allow it cook very well. You know, sometimes when two people are given same ingredients and same quantity of ingredients to make maybe soup or anything, one turns out good and the other turns out something else. So it's probably because maybe the right ingredients wasn't added at the right time or wasn't allowed to cook properly. So guys, this is the fresh fish roasting in the oven. So I am still roasting it for some time before it is ready to be added into the soup. So guys, as you can see, it's boiling. Now I am going to add the crayfish, pepper, and ogiribo inside the soup. Then I'll add the nut cubes. I added 2 in the meat while steaming the meat, so I am going to add 3 cubes now. Please guys, let's stop this mistake that we normally do, that we learned from our grandmothers. You know, after adding the Maggi into the soup, you start washing your hands inside the soup. It's not proper. Just rinse your hands. If you feel the Maggi you added is not enough, add another one than rinsing your hands inside the soup. It doesn't make sense. It's not hygienic. So now we are going to add salt to taste. Tigo. Let's go. So we just added salt and nut cube, crayfish, pounded crayfish, pepper, and ogiribo inside it. So we are going to cover it for just some minutes to boil before adding any other thing. So guys, as you can see, it's boiling. We are now going to add our cocoyam. Ede. That's the good camera I want. You know, you add the scoop by scoop. I like it when my bitter leaf soup is a bit thick, so I am going to add everything due to the quantity of soup I'm making. You understand? Up until now, I have not added my meat because I don't want it to overcook. So we are going to cover to boil for a while. So guys, as you can see, our soup is boiling. So right now, I am going to add the roasted fish inside the soup. Then the meat inside the soup. So I just finished adding the meat and the roasted fish. So I am going to cover to boil for a bit before adding the bitter leaf. Let's check it out. Wow! As you can see, our soup is boiling. It's time for the bitter leaf. I am making a full pot of soup. Yeah, so I am going to add more cocoyam. Yeah, and now after adding the the bitter leaf, I am going to leave it open. So once you are making bitter leaf soup, after adding the bitter leaf, you have to leave it open while it cooks. Our full pot of delicious Onugbu soup, bitter leaf soup, is ready. Yes, can be consumed with any choice of swallow, fufu, garri, pounded yam, but mine, I'm going to download it with rice flour. You know, I can't find apple here in Senegal, so I am going to download mine with rice flour. As you can see, our bitter leaf soup is ready to be consumed with rice flour. So thank you for cooking this soup with us. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And at the end of this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe. Alright guys, see you on my next video. Bye.